Going on YouTube, James Prigioni coming to you live from Jersey. This is the compost pile. This is going to be basically a video of why I make my own compost. You can't beat your own healthy compost, the amount of worms you're going to get in here and stuff, and the health of these worms. There's so many of them, big juicy ones. Really just an excellent system, and all this stuff is great, going to feed the soil so well. Had a nice bacterial component to the soil, which the vegetables really love. Trees seem to like more of a fungal dominated soil, but the vegetables definitely like the more bacteria. And this is all stuff that I just pulled out of the garden, all lettuce that was going to seed. I have plenty of lettuce seed in there already. Lettuce is going to seed. I'm going to have more than enough seed. So I went through, pulled out a lot of this stuff, and now I'm going to turn it back into compost. And now what I'm doing here is where I pulled out that lettuce seed, and there's lettuce plants, I sowed with different summer crops like watermelon, cucumbers. I think I did another batch of corn and stuff, a nice polyculture of different things, and then I'll use the compost that I had made and put that on top of my topsoil that I laid down. So I'll be bringing fertility back into the garden. Every time it rains, it'll be getting this sort of compost tea. So I'm working this cyclical pattern of using all the fertility, helping build fertility by taking it over here, composting it, and bringing it back over. You could just chop and drop, but I feel like this process goes through a little quicker, and then I could add, this brings in a lot of earthworms. Then I bring these earthworms into the garden. You can see them all. I'll bring all this compost and more into the garden, and that'll help fertilize and help build soil fertility. The most important thing here, Joel Salatin talks about it, is solar conversion. Using the sun, the only free source of energy there is. So I'm using the photosynthesis to build plants and build biomass. Then I'm taking that biomass, composting it down, putting it back into my garden so I can build fertility. So this garden every year is getting more and more fertile, and they'll get more stabilized, and by the time the fruit trees are nice and big, this is all going to be healthy, good soil, because I'm going to have, have gone through so many cycles of this solar conversion, putting back fertilizer, this healthy compost fertilizer back into my soil, and building a real healthy system. So if you guys don't know Joel Salatin, you need to check him out. If you're new to gardening or farming, you should read the book You Can Farm. That really was a big catalyst in getting me going, and that's how I learned about permaculture, through Joel, through the back of his book, and also how I learned about Sir Albert Howard, An Agricultural Testament. So you guys should check him out if you've never seen his stuff. So thanks for tuning in, guys. James Prigioni's out.